Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Creators One-on-One, where we have winners here. Today we're going to show you guys how to start a business with $0. We're going to talk about mindset, we're going to talk about growing your team, and we're also going to talk about how to make money right now with e-commerce. So stay tuned. I have Ralph here from Novelty Ink, and he's going to show you guys and share what his techniques and tactics to grow and scale his business and win. All right, everybody. Welcome to another session of Creators One-on-One. Here, we're about helping you guys grow, bringing in winners, right? Here, we bring in winners that are winning in their own way, and we empower business owners globally to thrive with print on demand. Today, I'm happy to have Ralph here, and he's going to share a few different things, guys. So Ralph is winning right now, but there's a struggle to that, right?
Always, yes.
His company name is Novelty Ink. Ralph, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. Thank you for having me.
Tell the audience a little bit about yourself. What's your story? What you do now?
Perfect, yeah. Born and raised in Wilmington, California, Southern California, next to Long Beach. For most of you guys that probably don't know where Wilmington's at. I learned how to silk screen since I was 10 years old. My dad kind of had an entire business, started in the garage, did it for about 10 years. Took a different career path into DJing, started DJing for a bit, and then somehow ended out back with printing again. And then basically that's what we're doing right now, printing a lot of different t-shirts, and really got into the whole printing and cut and sew business.
Tell me about the grow up there.
Okay, yeah, it's tough. It's tough, but I was very, very fortunate to have great parents who helped me pave the way in school, really kept me in school, really kept me focused. But it is a hustle town, you know. It's hustle. You're surrounded by people who want to get out of the hood. We do our best. We hustle every way we can, selling t-shirts in middle school, selling t-shirts in high school, whatever it is we needed to do to kind of get that mentality in place to get to the next level. And that's basically what Wilmington is. It's a city of hustlers, just like a lot of other cities here in Southern California.
You do fulfillment, right?
Yeah.
So fulfillment is when you print for others, right?
Correct.
And more of a scale way with multiple machines and all that. So how can somebody get a hold of you if they want to do that?
Visit our website, noveltyink.com, and you guys go ahead and apply to be one of our partners, is what we call them, because we are invested into their business as well. Just as much as we're invested into ours, we're invested into their storefront. So go ahead, noveltyink.com, fill out the form there to apply to be one of our partners, and we will be happy to fulfill your orders.
What I really like about what you're doing is you're helping people manage like their merchandise, their stores, when they don't have the expertise to do it. Print, ship, fulfill, the center, the staff, the equipment, all that. You do all of that.
We take care of all that for them on the back end. We do share videos sometimes of everything that we do, because as a storefront owner, sometimes you don't realize how much work is done on the back end, but it is a large amount of work done by me and, of course, my team of. Currently, we have about 15 people working in the Wilmington location. But yeah, we take care of all that stuff. You guys don't have to worry about any of that. Just worry about getting your sales up, replying to your messages, and we'll take care of the rest.
You guys didn't get funding.
Yeah.
You guys didn't get loans. You guys didn't get. People say, "Hey, look, I want to start something, but I don't got the money." So how can somebody start something like a fulfillment or a clothing line with $0?
Oh, right away. I mean, get connected. There's so many other people like us. You can start with us or any other company. Print your shirts little by little. Start selling these shirts. Save up the money, which is a discipline everyone needs to acquire, especially as a business owner. The discipline of saving, and then being able to start your own company little by little. I think that's the best way to start with zero. There's so much opportunity right there to make money with zero upfront costs. You know, I think that's what our company is really based off. And there's other fulfillment companies with the same opportunity that they give people to start with no money up front. I think with the internet, there's really no reason why anyone cannot start a side hustle without money. Yeah, there's so much opportunity.
See, there's no way that you can't start a side hustle with no money.
There's no way.
That's wise.
Yep.
Right there.
There's no way.
So all of you guys that have that excuse that I can't start because I don't have the cash, he's saying find others that are actually doing it. Call them, talk to them, pick up. You know what this is? A phone. A lot of people don't pick it up anymore and call, right? But if you do that, you'll get somewhere, right? Take me back to getting the first machine and scaling it, and to now you have 6 machines now, right?
Yeah.
And now you have to scale because of your volume.
Yeah.
So what are some common fears that you have in that process?
I think the most common fear is going to be to be quite honest, is going to be the funding. We really have been at zero. So when you save and like you have this stack of cash ready and you're like, do I want to do it or not? It's always going to be that moment where you're going to have to push to the next level, right? And I think that fear gets diluted as you take more risks. So it's like, okay, it starts getting smaller and smaller as now we have, like, the first printer was obviously the most risky for me. Second one was like, oh, okay, I have one. Well, if I want to scale, I have to get another one. So it's just that fear at every level. I don't think it goes away. I think we learn how to deal with it better now. So it's always going to be that fear of taking the next step. For me personally, and I think a lot of other people who come from sort of the same background as me, where we really had nothing in the beginning, but it's something, if we want to get to the next level, we have to every single step conquer that fear.
So how do you conquer it?
I do a lot of reading. I do a lot of reflecting, really. Sometimes I step away and I write on my phone things of how I'm feeling certain type of the days to reflect on how I'm feeling that day to be able to get to the next level. Okay, I was like this yesterday. How am I going to get to the next level, right? So I do a lot of that. I do a lot of fitness, which really helps calm my emotions, because I think as business owners, our emotions are literally everywhere throughout the day. So we have an anchor in fitness where I really do get into like the discipline of that, and it helped me develop disciplines which I can make decisions without being emotional about them anymore.
You're gonna have doubt when you're gonna push, right? But if you raise your belief and you raise your mindset, all the limitations, actually, we make them up, right? If you think about it. And the way Ralph does it, and it's actually the way I do it too, is through working out, through health, through putting stressors, physical stressors on your body that help you grow, right?
I call it the anchor. It's like what grounds you, brings me back to reality. It tells me I'm human again. So sometimes when you got these highs in business and you're like, I'm on top of the world, I have this many orders, make yourself go through fitness and you're gonna humble yourself again. So we're like, okay, I'm not who I thought I was. Also in those down times when things are difficult, when sales aren't going well, you have literally, it's proven, endorphins going through your body to make your ass get up and go get the work done. It's the level ground that we all need to start at for sure.
You have to put other stressors on your body so that the business stressors don't phase you.
Exactly, I agree, 100%.
So if you're eating like crap and you're trying to be a millionaire, it ain't gonna happen. If you're not working out and you're trying to be a millionaire, it's not gonna happen.
Agree.
Right? I have never met a mentor or a millionaire or a billionaire that does not work out.
Agreed.
It's crazy.
Agreed. I think it's like, I'm religious, right? So I believe in God. God's not going to unlock that level of millionaire status until you've changed those little habits. And fitness is one of the ways to unlock that millionaire habit. It's like one of the pivotal ways for God to be like, okay, here's $1 million. Just kind of.
He's not going to give it to you.
He's not.
He's not going to be like, oh, this fool's going to have a heart attack tomorrow if I give him this deal.
Exactly. So that's how I really see it. I see it like you have to level up. So the universe, whatever you guys believe in, unlocks it.
Dude, this is the thing. We've all lost some deals, right? We've all lost some deals that we thought were pivotal. We've all lost deals that are like, oh man, if I could only get this deal. And then like a few years later, you're like, that would have came, that would have buried me.
Yup, I feel the same way.
Yeah, that would have buried me because you ain't ready.
You're not ready for it.
You're not ready.
100%.
So that's what health does for you guys. So like I said, if you guys are in that mode that you think you're gonna last forever, your energy levels are gonna be up there. They're only gonna be up there if you take care of your food intake and if you're doing some beast mode workouts.
Yeah, I agree.
So I love that, man. Why choose direct to garment for a fulfillment center?
What we're doing is direct to garment fit our business model. It doesn't fit our business model for other things, but it fits for print on demand, which is we manage multiple images. Whatever image comes through, whatever color, it can get done on a t-shirt, on any garment for us. So it's having that flexibility of not rejecting work, and so many orders that come in through the internet now, which is the e-commerce fulfillments that we have. We're ready for anything. Yeah. We're ready for anything that comes in, any design, any color. We don't need to ask the customer to break down the colors like in silkscreen or, where they're limited to certain colors. We can do anything with it. So direct to garment is definitely something big for our business.
Yeah. If you want to win, remember, you always have to select the right equipment, the right technology for what you want to do, right? There's not one technology, and I could tell you firsthand, that will take care of everything, right? There's embroidery, there's screen printing, there's transfer. You got to scale and grow based on your niche based on your customers and do it one at a time, right? The biggest shop have everything, right? They all have everything. So with direct to garment, you can do multiple images. You can do all of, you could do 1, 2, 5, whatever comes on e-commerce. So how do you win through COVID and through anything that stuff, that you could have a lockdown and all that stuff? E-commerce.
Yep, 100%.
So
definitely.
That's what's fueled a lot of our customers' growth. And like I told you, like our mission is to empower business owners to win, right? At the beginning, you have no mission, right?
Yeah.
You have like, can I eat?
Yeah.
Right? Now we have a mission.
Yep.
So it's fancy, right?
Yeah.
But that's the reality. The more people we can help on e-commerce,
the better.
The better. Yeah. So,
I agree with that. What you say. It's at the beginning, it's just about eating. Then you develop your mission little by little. It comes to you. It'll come to you. The mission will come, but at first, take that first step. And I think that's super important.
Yeah. Do something. Feed yourself. Yep. How has it been like working with us, working with our machines?
So we saw the ads on YouTube. We did a lot of research, and the good thing was that we're local, so we're able to really come and go as we please with you guys. Other companies, unfortunately, were too far, and the support was not where we wanted it to be. Here, I mean, you guys have really taken care of us. I think I mentioned to you in the back about the guy that saved us a couple times. Like, our whole crew knows him. Yeah. The support's awesome, and I think that was one of the big things. It was just about doing the research in the beginning, knowing where our strengths were, and I think for us, our strengths is having you guys really close to us, and that's super, super big for us, super big.
I love that. Support's important, especially right now through COVID. If you tell me there's one company on the planet that has not have any issues with staff or people for support, you'd be lying.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
So what I tell you guys is, because with every business, you have to keep scaling and what matters, right? So for example, for us, like we added so many reps for support, because as people win, they need more help.
Yeah.
Right? Once they get through that hump, then they're like, all right, I'm cool.
That's that hump that not a lot of people get through, unfortunately, but you got to push through it.
Yep.
I think the first year was the most difficult year when we invested into DTG. It was just a learning curve. The learning curve took some time, and to me, I was super impatient. Luckily, my team held me down, and they were super patient with us. There was months where we were really gonna go under, but we stuck it through. We really stuck it through. It's just about having that discipline, having that no quit mentality, having that mentality that you're gonna get better, and having that hope, really. But with hope, obviously, you have to keep working at it. You can't just hope for things to happen. It's about getting down to it, fixing pricing. That was one of our things. We were bringing orders like crazy, but we weren't profitable. And that's one of the main issues that we came across, because we were more focused on sales rather than profits. And I think when we made that change, where it's like, okay, now we understand numbers, now we understand the cost of everything. All right, now it's time to really make the money, really grow the business. And that's exactly what we did. It was just about kind of figuring it out little by little, piece by piece.
You didn't blame the market. You didn't blame the the system, the government. You didn't blame the orders. You didn't blame your equipment. You said, I'm gonna make this happen.
And that's low level thinking, honestly. To be frank, it's low level thinking when you want to go ahead and blame other people. Take full ownership of everything. You solve everything yourself. You're the business owner. You're the winner. You want to be the winner. You got to take full responsibility for every single thing that happens. It doesn't matter. Really, anything happens to a printer, to an employee, to the building, to anything, it's all going to be your full ownership. That's how it works. You can't just blame people.
If you want to be free, guys, when everything's your fault, you're free, dude.
Yep.
When everything's your fault, you're free, because there ain't no one to blame.
No one.
You don't even have to go through that cycle.
No, exactly.
You'd be like,
trying to find someone.
Yeah. Because sometimes we find someone, we're trying to find someone, right? Dude, that's low level think.
Yeah.
If you want high level think, and when everything's your fault, you're free.
Yep.
Because now you could do something about it super fast.
Exactly.
So I love that you bring that up. How do you build a successful team?
So my team is a very solid team. It's a team of friends, family, and we call them all family, the Novelty family. It's about developing them. I think it's about when they come in, we interview, we let them know what we're about. We call it our core values. We stand for being humble, being respectful, working hard, and a few other values that we have. So we funnel them all through those values. If they feel like they fit our criteria, or if I feel they fit it, or they have some potential, then we'll go ahead and start implementing systems that they can learn to develop into our company. But we filter them first through those core values. If there's people that aren't humble, aren't respectful, they're out the door right away. They just don't fit our family,
Yep.
right? And the group that we have, the core team that we have, we all stand for that. We all stand for hard work. We all stand for even fitness. A lot of our team is they know that fitness helps them mentally, helps them physically, helps them with their family, really, you know, and our business. So we develop them. I love seeing my team grow.
He's saying, hey, when you bring a team member in and they don't know what the value of the organization is, what the core values are, what's the mission, what's the vision, what is it?
Yeah.
Why am I joining?
And they
when
ruin
they
the company.
come in, they poison the well.
Yep.
If you want a successful team, now is the time to change it. Now is the time to align your team with your core values. Now is the time to be like, hey, invest in them, invest in their goals and their mindset, and then you'll grow from there.
Yeah.
That's why you have trouble hiring people, is because you're just trying to put bodies in
Yeah.
without them being passionate about what you got going on.
We have like core group of 4 or 5 people that
Yep.
they will go ahead and manage these people with our core values already. So I don't need to be in every section of the company now. They represent what the company represents, you know, so it gets a little easier to scale.
You just launched a podcast.
Yeah.
What is that about?
It's the
Where is
First Meal podcast. So what we do is I try to explain a little bit about what got us to where we're at. Not that we're too far ahead, but I know if I would have had something like that, which I did, podcast to listen to from other people that are already at the level I want to be at, I go ahead and dissect exactly everything they're doing. So I go ahead and do that in those podcasts. I'm not just talking mindset. No, like I'm implementing everything that I'm saying.
Yeah.
You see me running the business. You see my team getting better. Like these are things that I want people to understand that do work. So yeah, it's like the front of what we do is like the beginning, like the mindset. Then we kind of go into whatever business we want to do. But yeah, the podcast is going to interview people that are on the road to the first meal. You know, their first meal, because I think my audience is 18 to 25 need that hope to understand that it is possible to get out of the hood.
Like, mindset's only removing limitations, right? That we made up.
Yep.
Then you can't just be a habitual learner.
Yeah.
You gotta go in every single day and like drink your own fucking Kool-Aid.
Exactly.
You know, you gotta go in, you gotta work out.
Yeah.
You gotta like deal with like business stuff, right? And you gotta apply the stuff and then keep learning.
Yep.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you think it is in the DNA or is it experiences that keep you hungry still?
Dude, it's experiences. It's experiences. For example, I have strategies to do that, right? I have never been this hungry. Right? I'm starving.
Yeah.
Right? I'm hungry, like Les Brown said.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But how? Right? What I do is I want a legacy. Right? I don't want to be like millionaire rich.
Yeah.
Fake rich. Mm-hmm. I work my ass off, and whatever I make from the business goes. I get rid of that money. I put it into real estate. So I buy apartment buildings, and then I go broke again.
To keep your hunger.
Yep.
So it's a strategy and a plan you already have in place.
Yep.
Oh, smart. Okay.
So real estate is indestructible.
Yeah.
Real estate will survive this business, you know, because everybody needs apartments. Everybody needs somewhere to live.
Yeah.
Right? I haven't got there, right?
Yeah.
I haven't got there where I want to be at. So I'm going to keep plugging away.
Yeah, I like how you have it planned out.
Yeah.
You know, because you have a structure ready. You're like, okay, business, I'm broke again.
Yeah.
You know, real estate, I'm broke again. It's like, okay, the hunger's always gonna be there,
Yep.
like automatically,
Yep.
without you having to really think about it. Am I hungry this time? No, you're hungry because
Yeah.
you've already that money's
Yeah,
gone.
it's gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
So scaling, I know you have a team that, if you don't mind me asking, is overseas too, right? How do you train?
So we have a team in Mexico.
Yeah.
And we have a team in Philippines.
Okay.
And we have a team in Korea and here.
Okay. 4.
Everybody's integrated. Everybody's in the same meetings, especially with COVID. Like, you got to be connected, right? And right now what we're doing is we're establishing, like, all right, well, every new person that comes in, make sure that their onboarding is legit, that they have their top 3, 4 priorities that they need to hit
Okay.
for their position. Because one thing is, people don't cost you money if you do it right. At the beginning, my upbringing is, oh yeah, you know, it costs a lot to have people.
Yeah.
As you keep growing
Yeah.
and have more people, now your systems turn into the magic.
Yeah.
So we're going through that because remember, every business has a break point. You know,
Yeah.
0 to a million, 1 to 5, 5 to 8, 8 to like 15, 15 to 25, right? So
Yeah.
these are natural.
Yeah.
So if you recognize them, where you're at on your revenue and what shit's gonna break.
You switch the systems per or they evolve.
They evolve.
So they keep getting better and better because the same system that you had to 1 million is not going to work at 10 million.
It doesn't. The sooner you recognize it and then get in front of it, the better.
So you're ahead of the curve.
Yeah,
You're right before it hits.
Like, think about it like this.
Yeah.
You're a Navy SEAL. You're trained, and bam, you start getting fire from the mountains, right? Well, you already know what to do. All right, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna shoot back. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. If you put a regular guy in that situation, they're gonna run to the fucking guns and get shot.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a good analogy to be like, all right, are you trained like a Navy SEAL to see what's coming?
Yeah.
Or are you like gonna get shot in the face too because you gave them a nice shot?
Yeah.
You know,
little things like that you mentioned. I think for you it comes naturally now because you're just so good at it at creating these systems and they're second nature to you now. But like a maintenance log, like I'm gonna implement that once I get back. Little things
we'll
like
send
that.
You one.
Yeah.
Everybody, you should have a maintenance log right there in front of your printer.
Yeah. See, we never had one.
Think about it like this. I want to know who's the last guy that cleaned the bathroom, right? And their sign right there.
Exactly. Yeah, it has to be like that. It has to be. So their systems are what's going to help us grow our business.
Yep. And I'm learning every day. We're literally implementing a 10-year plan that took us like a year to develop.
Yeah.
Which has a lot of these things, right? Where are we going to be like in 5 years? Where are we going to be in 10 years? Right?
Yeah.
In 10 years, we're going to be at 3,000 employees.
So you plan accordingly to that and start already structuring everything for that. Beautiful. That's awesome. That's really,
so,
really good.
if you look at what the vision is, we want to be $1 billion organization alongside 3,000 team members helping 1 million creators out there.
You already have it down. That's awesome.
And you do that math, it gets you there.
Yeah.
It gets you there. Because you know what you're supposed to be doing in revenue per employee that you have.
Do you believe in like manifestation, affirmations, and like stuff like that?
Yeah.
Do you? Yep. Like that mindset stuff? Just how you're speaking right now, I can already see like you're already literally knowing exactly where you're headed, but not just visualize. You already have this plan already moving.
Yeah.
So that's
the plan is
awesome.
there.
This plan's there.
Like today, after my workout, I sat there and I visualized the day how I wanted it to go.
Yeah.
Today, because there's a lot going on today, right? We got like a group of people coming in, and then how do we deliver some value to those people?
Yeah.
We have you coming in. How do we deliver some value, right? And I had to see it first.
Yeah.
To be like, oh shit, do we got the screens up?
Yeah.
Do we got this? Do we got that? Right?
Yeah. I think that's super underrated. I think visualization, manifestation is super underrated. But. Yeah. Perfect.
How do you get there if you haven't seen it?
Exactly. You can't even visualize it, right? You have to. And then you have the plan to get there, which is how you execute. Because you can't just visualize everything into existence.
Yeah.
Right? Beautiful.
Guys, I mean, we could talk about this forever, right? But that's why I have winners here that, we shared with you about 7 or 8 different, like, crazy tips and nuggets, right? Make sure you're lighting up the comments. Make sure you subscribe, like, follow Ralph. Where can they go? Hit you again.
Instagram at DJ Ralph Retro. That's basically where I'll reply to most of the things. I'm not on TikTok yet, but I'll be there soon.
Yeah, we gotta get there.
Yeah.
I love having you here.
Awesome.
I think we unpacked a lot of good stuff.
Hopefully it gets some value.
I'm ready for version 2.
Yep.
Once you scale some more.
Sounds good.
Because the questions do change.
Yeah.
So I love it. Thank you so much, my man.
Thank you.